I suppose it's not bad. Cool little gear I found, eh? Looks like a saw blade. So I've got all kinds of little, can you see them there? Yeah, all kinds of little brass pieces and stuff that I've been saving, eh? So I found a brass tube that fits just perfectly in there, so I can get it spinning. Zing. So on that huge hill that I'm building, I think I'm going to add some animatronics type stuff to it, eh? So I was thinking on having a big saw kind of spin out, eh? So I've taken a stick here, drilled in a little bit of a hole to take that. So I'll probably have this saw blade, come out zing like this. So but need it moving, eh? This thing has kind of a little groove on it. I can't remember where the hell I pulled this off of. I think it was a gear in a VCR or something. Kind of like these things. I was trying to figure out how to reduce it, eh? So that it's not turning quite so fast. I mean, I want it spinning, but I don't want it going zing where it's going to be cutting off fingers. Liability. Okay, so I got this little motor, eh, that I found. It seems to run pretty good on 1.5 horse. It says a high pro Hasbro. Don't know where it came from, eh? I think it came out of one of those little kid racing car toys. But it seems to be reversible, eh, which is kind of cool. So it doesn't matter, whichever polarity that you've got on it, it'll spin, eh, one way or the other. But it can do it. The hell. Anyways, it does work, I know. But it goes really fast, eh? So I'll have to figure out some sort of toning it down a bit so that it's not, like I said, not spinning really fast. This is why I like those telephone wires for. It's for hobbying like this. Hell. Needs kickstarting. Needs a capacitor start. Anyways, I got a whole bunch of these. This one's cool. It's a 12 volt. Boy, that'd have the thing just off screaming. I think these were out of airplanes or something, or speedboats or something. Don't know actually what that's off of. It's a pretty big fan on this one. Never got to take physics or chemistry and stuff in high school. I was one of those kids where they wouldn't teach me. A little bit of knowledge is a dangerous thing. He knows too much. So anyways, the physics teacher wouldn't teach me, eh? And he was the same guy who taught chemistry, so all my physics and fiddling and stuff I have to figure out on my own, eh? That's okay. Still got all my fingers. This isn't bad actually for Wisers. Wisers for you old timers. These guys, Wisers Deluxe. They used to make a liqueur, eh? Oh God! Anybody from Wisers who's watching this, bring that shit back. That was good. It was a real nice. It was like a gleva, drambuie, not as sweet, eh? But it's kind of like that. Except only it was made from a nice rye that used. Oh jeez, that was really good stuff. That was good stuff. That's going way back though. That's 20 years ago, I guess now. What else was I going to do? I want to start another project. Like I said, I think I'm going to do a factory type building, eh? Because this is a Grong, from Lord of the Rings, the guy that smashes through the... I've got pictures of the one I built on my website if you're ever interested in. Check out the gallery on... Just type in camelopian.com RPG or whatever, somewhere you'll find me. Anyways, this is how I started it. Hey, I took a wooden dowel and did sculpt a mold, plaster on it, gave it a rough shape, and then I used green stuff to bring out his arms and stuff and give him claws and stuff like that. Hey, and his mouth. Hey, I did all that stuff out of green stuff, and then just painted him with bronze, that bronze paint. Look pretty good. You know, I know. Yeah, I know the real one had scales and plates on it and stuff, but the bronze one looked pretty good too. So that's another one that I was going to build, but haven't done it yet. Oh yeah, the building, the thing, factory. There's that in that big train thing that I was talking about there, that Angel City or whatever it is. I can't remember the name of it. Anyways, they had a big factory in there, which is really cool, you know. And so I want to show how to make one of those, say, using the tin. So I'm gonna kind of do it with a Canadian twist and make it into a hockey rink. So it'll be a big hockey rink. Hey, that'd be kind of cool. Yeah, friggin' rights. Besides, hockey season is starting. Yay! Except only CBC friggin' doesn't show. We don't get CBC here unless you buy cable, and I refuse to friggin' pay for commercials. God damn it, I will not buy friggin' cable as long as you guys got friggin' commercials on it. Friggin', you know, how would you like it if all of a sudden, you know, we start advertising these or something stupid halfway through your god dang show? Anyways, so that's why I won't buy. I haven't had cable TV since, oh man, a long time. Raised all our kids with no cable TV, so yeah. But anyways, where was I going with that? Oh, hockey season. Yeah. Yeah. Except only CBC doesn't show it anymore. We don't get CBC. We don't even get CBC. Our Canadian Broadcasting Corporation can't pick them up here in Kamloops. That's stupid. We can pick up an independent station up on top of the hill here that, you know, freaking Leave It to Beaver religious shows and fishing shows, you know, like it's crap TV. And then plus it doesn't come in worth shit. I mean, I can see their fucking building from, mind the language, I can see their building from here and I can't pick it up on the airwaves, eh? Like 6 watts of power pumping it out to you next door. But and then the other one is Global TV, and they don't show sports. I mean, I haven't watched a baseball game since frickin' Blue Jays won the '92 series. That sucks. I like baseball too, you know, but we never get baseball games up here. The only baseball I can watch is off the internet, kind of thing, eh? And you don't, you know, streaming baseball games, or, you know, no, it doesn't happen much. Well, same thing with hockey playoffs. I mean, CBC, thank you for their website. They stream hockey games during the playoffs, but as long as there's a Canadian team in it. I mean, I don't think if there's not a Canadian team in there, then they'll turf it for sure. Which, jeez. Anyways, there's my wine. So, anyways, the building in, you know, praise of hockey, I think I'll make the warehouse building actually a skating rink. Eh? So I went and I don't have it out here. I went and got the measurements for an official hockey rink, and then converted them down to 25 mil scale, which I've also discovered is pretty much 173 scale. It's like 173.48 or some stupid thing like that. Hey, 172 scale works really good, and 176, you know, is not bad. Hey, because I mean, like Tamiya and all those guys, they're 172s. They call 176s, and 176s. I mean, like, yeah, you stand the guys up beside each other, and you know, it's the same freaking mold they were using in 1950s. You know, they've just called it something different. Hey, so, and then the other thing, of course, with Chaos, I mean, like you get Warlords or somebody like that. You know, they're bigger. Eh, you know, they're like, you know, huge, almost like 130. Not 135, but I mean almost. I mean they're big. Eh? So, anyways, I've converted this down to, I'm gonna use, I think, 170. Maybe I'll do it in 172 scale, just so that it doesn't really matter. Like I said, you know, everybody's been screwing around with the scales. Hey, so I think I did it in 172 scale just because I thought I had to pick one official one, eh? So I've reduced it down to that, which, yeah, it's going to be big though. It's, I think, 34 inches long. So the building will be kind of caved in because I want to do it on a couple sections. Should be cool. So yeah, I think that'll be the next thing I'll do in conjunction with the roads that I was talking about before, because roads are space filler. Hey, they're kind of nice for on your table. You can slap down roads and just fill in spaces between the buildings. So to that end, I should be working on that big friggin' mountain hill, hey, but